Will Campbell visited the Saints yesterday, and we've been getting one question over and over and over, and you already know what it is. It is the arm length debate. It has now shown up on New Orleans' doorstep, and it is something that it's a legitimate conversation. Look, I know it sounds goofy. I know you just want to throw it away. Hey, look, he blocked everybody at LSU, and he did a hell of a job playing tackle there for a number of years. So who cares about the arm length thing? But it matters, and it really does, and it's something you need to have the conversation about if you are thinking about drafting this guy in the top 10. I'm Nick Underhill, and you're watching The Dot presented by Matt Powers Auto Group. Now, look, having a certain type of arm length, it doesn't mean you can't play tackle. It doesn't mean that you're destined to be a guard. It doesn't mean anything, really. It just means what you want it to mean. But there are prototypes for a reason. And Will Campbell's arm length now is at 33 inches after the remeasurement at his pro day. There was some weird stuff with those combine measurements. So for maybe the one time ever, you throw that away and you just kind of look at the one that was at the pro day, and he was measured by pro scouts there. So let's take that as being a real thing. Let's take that as the actual measurement. Still, his wingspan is the same as Zach Martin's. And Zach Martin, kind of a similar profile, all pro tackle in college, excellent at that position. Comes to the NFL, plays guard, possibly a Hall of Famer there. Nothing wrong with that. But if you're talking about the premium position of left tackle and you are going to make a top 5, top 10 pick, you can't have questions about it. You need to know, hey, he can get this done with his measurements. And maybe he can. Again, the tape says he's really damn good at playing tackle, but maybe he can't. And if you don't think he can do that, you can't take him in the top 10. It is a conversation that you have to have. Now, when teams do this, it's called making an exception. They have their prototypes. The prototypes are usually based off the league average at those positions. He is well at the bottom of that. I mean, it would be a major exception, but there are guys that are that exceptional that you just take them and you put them in those positions and you let them play. I personally think Will Campbell can be a foundational tackle in the NFL. He looks that good. He speaks great. He seems like somebody that you can build your culture around. But if he can't play tackle, again, you cannot take him in the top 10. If he's going to be a guard, that knocks him out of that spot. I think someone's going to see him as a tackle. I think he's gone before the Saints pick at number 9. I think he goes in the top 5. But if teams are worried, there's a chance he could slip. And we will find out what the Saints think if that does happen.